Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Mahoning Valley Racecourse here on Monday. It is 24th of November, 2025. Gonna look the 10th race from Mahoning. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Let's look at the feature 10th race from Mahoning. It's the meat feature. It is the Steel Valley Sprint. It's going for a purse of $300,000. Race for 3-year-olds here. A dozen horses are lining up in the gate to go the distance of ground of 1,200 meters. We're 6 furlongs on and the main track. Then you take the number 3 horse, Retribution, as a top selection. 311.95 for me in the superfecta. 311.95 super. Top selection 3 horse, Retribution. 3-year-old Colt by Vacoma. Creative O trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. Horse hasn't been seen since the 20th of September. That came at Park, 6 furlongs in the grade 2 Gallon Bob, and he finished 5th by 6 lengths that day. And he showed nothing. He was wide and he just had nothing. He was a flat horse that day. He just wasn't stepping up to those quality horses. I think down in class, time between races, back to 6 furlongs again. I think he could find a better trip to win. He ran two back in the Pennsylvania President's Sprint at Park, 6.5 furlongs, the 18th of August. On the mud, winning by a half a length. He had a dream tracking trip after not the best beginnings, but he really settled well after that horrible beginning. He quickened up nicely from the tracking trip, and he got the job done. 80 Bar, not the highest buyer of his career, but I thought it was a good return to the winner's circle that day. And then prior to that, in the Maxfield at Churchill, 7 furlongs, 29th of June, finished 4th by 8.25 lengths that day. He was very wide. I thought he gained some ground late. The pace was kind of melting down, but, it wasn't a bad race after all said and done. 123 for 7 furlongs, not bad at all. They went the 3/4 split in 108-1, so they were flying there. And then probably best race of lifetime came to Chuck Lang at Pimlico, 6 furlongs in mid-May. Winning by 1 3/4 lengths. He had a very wide trip that day, but he was driving away a good run. And then prior to that, very nice optional 125 at Keelan over the 6. He finished third by 4 1/4 lengths, where he was just a little bit wide, but he needed the race for experience that day. Here training well at Churchill, off the bench at 5 to 1. I'll give him a shot. I think the 11 horse Guns Loaded for Jose D'Angelo and Florent can win also. Hasn't been seen since mid-September, the 14th to be exact, at Churchill. 6 furlongs and a Hopshot 25 claimer. He won by 4 lengths that day, and he sat back early, flying pace up front. He set up for a closer like him, and he got the job done. A very good return to the Warner Circle. Also, very good race with it being his first start since the Hutchinson. That came a Goldstream over the 6 back in mid-March, where he finished 5th by 7 lengths that day, where he just completely hit the wall on the front end. It just wasn't his day to win. They tried him on the Derby Trail earlier this year. He had a very nice victor in the Mucho Macho Man at Goldstream of the 1 turn mile on New Year's Day, where he won by a neck. He was yielding stride at the wire, but he held on. And they tried him in the Holy Bowl, where he just wasn't a 2-turn horse. Going a mile 16th, finished 7th by 33 1/4 lengths. He was with them early on, but then just crumbled. I think back to sprinting is what he wants to do. If you look over his sprinting races, he's run decent buyers that could definitely win here. Trading well Palm Meadows coming up north. 3 to 1. Let's give him a shot in the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 10th from Mahoning, it is the Steel Valley Sprint. Going to take the 3 horse Retribution. Give kudos to the 11 horse Guns Loaded. 311.95 super. 311 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.